Young Entrepreneur Assistance Scheme for young people, for individuals that want to wear. I think Matai has been in the full office responsible of Lautoka.
I must say, Bulbinaka, Namaste, Assalamu alaikum, and good morning to you all. Thank you to the organizing committee for the warm reception I received this morning. But most of all, I would like to thank you for organizing this conference for our youth. I understand the objective of the conference is similar to those that the ministry supports, namely developing our youth as future leaders who will carry the hopes of our nation, to prepare them now for tomorrow. We also encourage, empower, and equip our youth to impact and influence their community and their own development. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Ministry of Youth and Sports is guided by similar values and provide various forms of training, non-formal education, to encourage Fijian youth to follow the right path to achieve their potential. It is also a way to provide our youths with skills for employment so that our current generation is fully equipped and will make equally important contribution to decision making in their communities and at the national level. Our youths are faced with numerous challenges. For instance, conflict situation at home, drug or fiscal abuse, intimidation, and others. Thus, it becomes our responsibility as leaders of government agency, faith-based organizations such as this one, to guide our youths while acknowledge the final decision is theirs, which is the decision is yours as youth of Fiji or youth of this loving church. Most teaching of the world describe the period of youth as the choice time of life, characterized by preparation for a future of active service to humanity. During this period, a young person's mind is most active in searching for truth and important values that will guide the young person's future behaviors are developed. For instance, when you are in the international arena, you follow that you must join the globalization. And during the youth fellowship with the International Youth Fellowship is that youth control technology rather than technology control youth. And that's what we're trying to do to our youth of Fiji. One example that I usually shared among the youth of Fiji is that after 3 days away from home, I came home and saw my son, who is in the Navy, and his cousin, both in the Navy. They were sitting down in one chair, but they were busy with their telephones, their mobile telephones. Yet they are near to each other, but they are far. One is texting his friends, and the other one is the other friend. And I stood there after 3 days away from home. They didn't greet me. So that is what I call technology controlling youth. And we try to change our way around, such as this conference that you have here. I hope so. The qualities that characterize this spirit, such as adaptability, vitality, and enthusiasm, all equip youth to act for the better of society. Indeed, the extent to which youth are prepared to work for the common good bears directly on our collective future and social progress. This view of youth contrasts with the most prevalent perspective that youth are static demographic that requires entertainment and pacification. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, youth is not simply a social category. It is phase of life through which everyone passes, presenting unique opportunities for the individual to grow and contribute to social transformation through their transformation. Describing youth simply in terms of their material habits as consumer of goods and services, as frivolous population in search of the latest source of entertainment reflects more directly on the character of the society around us, youth, and then on their own true for the nature. Youth are subject to a powerful social forces that threaten to rob them to their potential to contribute to the advancement of their communities. I always use two words when I'm talking with elders at villages and settlements, is that use and prepare. Sometimes the elders, such as us, we use to do all the social obligation. But less time that we prepare youth for tomorrow, to be leaders of tomorrow. Because one time they will be facing the crowd, the congregation, while you are facing up at this moment. I always use these two words, is use and prepare. And that's why the government are here to prepare you for tomorrow, to help our churches, faith-based organization, to help youths to become leaders of tomorrow. You are only subject to powerful social forces, but threaten to rob them of their potential, contribute to the advancement of their communities. In my capacity as the Minister of Youth and Sports, I have seen that many young people are also motivated by deeper interests. If allowed, they play a meaningful role in society and to make contribution to the world around them. They have a thirst for knowledge, a desire for true friendship, a commitment to achievement. Our experience suggests that when young people experience the joy of friendship, collective learning, and service to others, their commitment to processes of social changes is strengthened. Youth are not problems that needs to be solved. If they are, then we all need to look at ourselves in the mirror, including elders, church leaders, leaders of government. You need to be, if you reckon youth have become a problem, it's all our problem. Youth are trustees of the community and its institution. In the future, they will assume responsibility for the affairs of the society and should therefore be regarded a group that deserve special care and attention, and importantly, involvement from an early age. I believe during the one-week training, the participant, our youth, will acquire knowledge on wide-ranging issues. We all have the same objective, that is to encourage the development and empowerment of our youth. I wish you all the best for the remainder of your conference and hope that you will use the knowledge gained in these 3 days also to make positive contribution in your communities, society, and desirably in the national level. With those few words, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like to thank you again for your time and listening to the short message that the the government gave for you. Naka Danyabad, Sukran, and thank you to all.